If you are on a weight loss journey, trust me, I feel you. I have struggled with my weight for years, right? And I'm still not where I want to be. The heaviest I've been, I was probably heavier, but I didn't go on the scale until I lost like a couple of pounds, was 226. So I want to say like the heaviest I've been is probably 230. And you know, I was 226 and I got down to like 190 something, then went back up to 218 and then got down to like almost 189 and then got back up to 220. And it's like I'm constantly in this cycle of like gaining and losing weight, which I'm trying to break. So I say all this to say, if you're on a weight loss journey, I feel you, I get you, I understand you, trust me, I empathize with you.
These days, I'm letting God handle all things above me.
It is day 36 of 75 hard, and this challenge has been challenging. I have changed in ways that I did not expect. I've lost a few pounds, which I'm really excited about. I am starting to feel like myself again. Which is amazing. So let's talk about what's been working for me, both physically and mentally. Oh, I cannot believe I'm on day 36. Crazy, wild. I started 75 hard on August 1st at 206 pounds, and I am now, drum roll please, 197 pounds. So I'm officially out of the 200s. I've lost 8 pounds, and that may not sound or seem like a lot to some people, but it is a lot to me. Okay, so here's what's been working for me. I know that it can be very, very frustrating to lose weight in your 30s and 40s and 50s. So I just want to share what's been working for me. Take what you want, take what resonates, and leave what doesn't. I am actually leaving my sister's house to head home in a couple of hours. So this video is probably going to be pretty high level. If there's anything that you would like for me to elaborate on, leave it in the comments down below and I will definitely do that. But like we gotta chop today, we gotta speed it up. So let's get into what has been working for me. I went and grabbed my trusty laptop because there are just certain points I did not want to forget to mention. So what's been working for me is hitting my protein goals. So daily I aim for 180 grams of protein, minimum 160 grams. So that's definitely been working for me. All right, so another thing that's been working for me, obviously, is the 2 workouts per day. And here's the thing, the 2 workouts do not need to be anything vigorous. I've only been to the gym once since I started 75 hard. I have not been to the actual gym, like lifting heavy or anything. I've just been working out at home. Some days I just do 2 walks and the weight is still, melting off. I would say try to move your body at least 1 hour per day, whether that's 2 30-minute walks, 1 hour long walk. Just try to get out there, try to move your body and hit your I think 10,000 steps is the sweet spot, but try to hit 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day. Walking is so underrated, but it will do wonders. It will do wonders for weight loss as long as you're pairing it with healthy eating. So definitely try to get your steps in. The other thing I've been doing is less sugar. I think I've had actual white sugar 75 hard maybe once, and it was maybe a teaspoon of white sugar since I've started 75 hard in a tea, and it was by accident. My mom and I had ordered teas. I got sweetener, she got sugar, but they both tasted the same, so I think they put sugar in both. Either way, that's all the sugar that I've had this whole time of being on 75 hard, and I truly believe that cutting back on, you don't have to cut out sugar, right? Because after 75 hard, I'm probably gonna go back to eating sugar here or there, but definitely limit the amount of refined sugar that you intake. It makes a huge difference. Okay, and last but not least, we have tracking our food. All right, I know that some of you don't like tracking your food. It can be very tedious. Here's what I do, okay? I log my food on a Sunday. So on Sunday, I log my breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner. Then I eat that exact meal for the entire week, which means I'm just logging my food once. The only time I go back into the app is, let's just say, I don't know, on a Tuesday, I decide to have an extra egg, or I decide to add turkey bacon to something, or whatever the case may be. Then I'll go in the app and I will copy over the meals from Sunday, because you can do that. It will ask you, do you want to copy your meals from XYZ day? Copy it over from Sunday, add it there, and then I will add in that extra egg or that extra slice of turkey bacon. That is how I'm able to track my food without it being this like whole tedious process. And then I repeat the cycle the following week when I change my meals. I'm okay with eating the same thing the entire week. It doesn't bother me. So if that's something that bothers you, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, because it doesn't bother me, but it really, really, really helps me with staying on track with like my consumption, with getting my protein in and all the things. So, oh, and I use my Fitness Pal. I know there's another app called Lose It. I haven't tried it. I've looked at it. I want to try it, but I already have everything in my Fitness Pal, so it just doesn't make sense to switch over to the Lose It app. But I would say use Lose It or use my Fitness Pal to track your food. When you enter, it's going to ask you to enter in like your height, your weight loss goals, etc., etc. And based on that, if you don't know how to count your macros, it will give you the macros that you need to intake in order to hit your protein goals and in order to like hit those weight loss milestones. So definitely look into tracking your food. Something that I don't have on the list that I want to mention is, with 75 Hard, you have to take daily progress photos. I think it's nonsense, but whatever, it's one of the tasks. Okay, whatever. Here's the thing though. I truly believe that weighing yourself weekly and taking weekly photos to see your progress helps. Huge. Let me tell you why. Hold on. When you weigh yourself weekly, you're able to see, and I understand that with hormones, like if your cycle is starting or whatever the case may be, you may weigh in a little bit heavier. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is your cycle's not starting, just a regular week. When you get on that scale, you can see, have you gained, have you lost, right? And if you haven't lost anything, maybe that means you need to revisit your meal plan. Or you can try your meal plan again for another week and see, maybe your body was just being a little stubborn that week. Try that meal plan again. If you weigh yourself and you haven't lost anything and maybe you've put on some weight, that may be an indicator that you need to course correct and like revisit your meal plan. I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist. So do not come for me. I'm just telling you what I do. I like to weigh myself weekly and take a real good progress photo in the same outfit every week. That way I can see the changes in my body. I can see the changes in my weight. That is what works for me. If you don't like the scale, no problem. You don't have to like the scale. If you don't want to take a progress photo, suit yourself. I'm just telling you what I do and what works for me. Okay, so let's get into my mental, because the biggest change for me has not been my physical. It definitely has been my mental. What 75 Hard has taught me is that I do not need more motivation. I do not need to create another Pinterest board or vision board or blah, 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 blah. Okay, I don't need any more motivation. I am motivation down right now, okay? Motivation out. What I need is more discipline, and 75 Hard is definitely instilling that discipline in me. And like, what I love is that by completing, my daily tasks, by going through this challenge, it's just, I'm proving to myself that I actually can complete something. You know what I mean? I don't need to start and stop. I actually can see something through to the end. I am showing up for myself when I'd rather be watching YouTube videos or scrolling on TikTok or just in bed doing nothing. Sometimes I love to do nothing. I just like peace and quiet in bed, cuddling with my cat. But instead of doing that, I'm doing these tasks. I'm getting my workouts in. I'm reading my 10 pages. I am very happy. I'm very proud of myself. Even on the days when I am moving slow and I don't want to get my workouts in and I just do 2 walks, sometimes 2 very slow walks, I remind myself that progress is progress and I am doing it. I am doing it. I have not given up. I did not stop. I did not quit. I'm still getting it done. And that is what's most important. Here are some takeaways that I want to leave you with. Replace your sugary drinks. So replace your juice, your sodas, your poppies, your, what's the other one called? Lolly? I don't know what it's called. Girl, I don't know what that other one is called, but like those like replacement sodas and whatever, replace all those drinks with water. Hit 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. Go outside and walk. Get a walking pad if you can afford one. Get a treadmill if you can afford to do so. If you can't afford a walking pad, if you can't afford a treadmill, go outside and walk. If you do not know what you should be eating, I would highly recommend seeing a dietitian or a nutritionist and just really understanding what's going to work for you and your body. Get adequate sleep. That is something that I am working on right now. I'm not gonna lie, with 75 hard, my sleep has been a little cray because, you know, if there's a day where I had to do something, so now I have to come home and do my walk late and read late and all the things, I'm going to bed really late. So I'm also working on getting adequate sleep, but adequate sleep is necessary for weight loss. Your body needs to rest and recover. And I would say track. I know not everyone likes to track their food. We want to do this like intuitive eating. Please track your food for at least 30 days. That's it. Track your food for at least 30 days and you will be shocked at the amount of calories you're consuming. Like, you don't understand how much calories are in cheese, what a serving size of cheese actually is, what a serving size of olive oil actually is, what a serving size of avocado is, a serving size of peanut butter. Like, all these things that we think are healthy, too much of them is too much. And you will pack on the pounds. But anyways, like I said, I have to go. I actually have to go home. I have to finish packing so I can head home. If there's anything that you want me to elaborate on and make a longer video on, please let me know and I will definitely do that. Also, before I go, my name is Chantal. If it is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, hey girl, hey, nice to have you. Please go ahead and like this video. It helps more than you know. It just lets YouTube know that this video is worth sharing. Please comment down below, like let me know, are you on a fitness journey? Are you on a weight loss journey? What are you struggling with? Just like, let's get the conversations going in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe. That's it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. And you got this. Weight loss takes time, but you got this. Okay.